Archangel Michael says, the warning was clear, but they ignored it. They thought they could play with your peace and still walk away untouched. Now, the walls they built around their lies are crumbling, and everything they tried to hide is spilling into the open. Their pride made them careless, and their arrogance made them blind. They laughed when people told them to stop interfering in your life. But the laughter is gone now, replaced with silence heavy enough to break their spirit. The same hands that tried to push you down are trembling tonight. The same voice that tried to destroy your name is shaking as the truth rises against them. What they never expected is now at their doorstep. The storm they created for you has returned, and they cannot escape its power. They wanted to see you broken, but instead, they are the ones drowning in the chaos. This is the beginning of what they must face. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You endured their betrayal, even when it cut deeper than anyone knew. You carried the scars in silence, while they carried pride in public. Now, every secret they whispered about you is turning against them. Their lies are like sharp glass, cutting their own path open. They thought no one would ever know what they said behind closed doors. But the walls have ears, and the echoes of their words have reached back to them. The tears you shed have not gone unnoticed. Every sleepless night you spent wishing for relief has turned into strength. Now their sleepless nights have begun, haunted by what they once did to you. Their eyes are restless, their spirit uneasy, because karma is finally at work. What they feared most is unfolding in front of them. And there is no way back to the control they thought they had over your life. Type Amen to receive blessing 444. They see you standing stronger now, and it crushes them inside. They never imagined you would survive the storm they built for you. But survival has become your shield, and victory is your voice. Their plans are dissolving like ashes in the wind. Their circle of supporters has started to disappear. Those who once stood with them now see the truth for themselves. Their laughter has turned into desperation. Their confidence has turned into regret. The weight of their choices is pressing harder each day. People are starting to whisper about them the way they once whispered about you. The difference now is that the truth is undeniable. They are living in the shadows of their own mistakes. Type Amen to receive blessing 555. Every time they tried to block your path, they unknowingly built your strength. Every wound they gave you turned into a lesson. Now, those lessons shine like armor around your soul. The doors they tried to close for you are swinging wide open. The people they tried to turn against you are now questioning them. Their power is vanishing, and their voice has lost its weight. The more they run, the more the truth follows. The more they hide, the more they are exposed. This cycle is inescapable, and it is their punishment to live within it. What they gave to you is returning, multiplied. The pain, the lies, the betrayal, every piece of it has become their mirror. And in that mirror, they cannot stand to see their reflection. Type Amen to receive blessing 666. The mask that once covered their actions is tearing apart. No matter how hard they try to patch the cracks, the truth seeps through, unstoppable and merciless. Their world is shaking because the warnings they ignored are now catching up with them. Every secret meeting, every whispered word, every hidden move they made against you is being replayed in front of others. They thought shadows would keep them safe, but shadows have betrayed them. The very people they trusted to keep quiet are the ones who are letting their truth slip. What once made them confident now leaves them trembling. They know the spotlight is on them, but they cannot hide from it anymore. The judgment of their actions has begun, and there is no escape. Archangel Michael says, "You were protected even in the darkest moments, while they walked deeper into their own traps." They ignored the signs, but now those signs are written across their path like fire they cannot walk through. Their silence has become their enemy, and the voices of truth are louder than ever. Type Amen to receive blessing 777. Their heart beats faster each time your name is mentioned. They are reminded of what they did and what they have lost. No amount of excuses can remove the weight pressing down on their soul. The people who once believed their lies are now turning their backs. The fake image they tried to build is shattering in front of everyone. Nothing they do can rebuild what is already destroyed. They are paying for the pain they caused. Their nights are restless, their days are heavy, and their smiles are forced. The mask no longer fits, and the world sees the truth. They cannot control the whispers around them anymore. The more they try to deny it, the more people see the guilt in their eyes. The chains of their own actions have wrapped tightly around them. Type Amen to receive blessing 888. You are rising above the ashes of what they tried to burn. Every attempt they made to break you has only sharpened your strength. And your strength is now the mirror that reflects their downfall. They see your growth and it terrifies them. Because the more you shine, the darker their world becomes. Their jealousy has now turned into regret. The truth is not only haunting them, it is destroying their reputation. The very walls they tried to climb over you are falling on them. The burden is theirs to carry now, not yours. Archangel Michael says, your name will be lifted higher, while theirs will fade in shame. The protection over your life is stronger than anything they planned against you. Their actions have made their own path unbearable. Type Amen to receive blessing 999. Their downfall is no longer hidden, it is being spoken about in places they never imagined. Every step they take feels heavier because the truth follows them like a shadow they cannot escape. Their confidence has collapsed into a silence filled with fear. The same people who once cheered for them now turn their faces away. Their support has vanished because their lies can no longer hold weight. They are standing alone, forced to face the results of what they caused. The whispers around them are louder than their excuses. The world is not blind anymore, and the truth is spreading faster than they can contain. Their reputation is breaking, piece by piece, in front of everyone. Archangel Michael says, the balance is being restored. You, the one they tried to silence, are now protected and rising. While they sink deeper into the chaos they built, your light is breaking through stronger than ever. Type Amen to receive blessing 111. Their pride has turned into shame. The mask they wore is slipping, and their real face is exposed for all to see. They no longer have the control they thought they owned. Each lie they told is now a stone tied to their spirit. Each betrayal is a chain around their own neck. The pain they once planted for you has become their harvest. You walked with strength even when they tried to see you broken. Now that strength is what sets you apart, while they struggle to stand. Their regrets are too heavy, and they know it is too late to turn back. The silence they forced on you is gone, and your truth speaks louder than their denial. The days ahead will not bring them relief, only more reminders of what they did. Their own actions are writing the ending of their story. Type Amen to receive blessing 222. The very ground beneath them feels unsteady. Every time they think they have escaped, another truth drags them back into the storm. They are prisoners of their own decisions. People are remembering the warnings that were spoken long ago: stop messing with you. They did not listen then, and now the cost is unfolding in front of their eyes. The consequences are endless. Their voice, once filled with confidence, trembles when they speak your name. Their energy is fading because they poured too much of it into harming you. Now, everything they wished upon you is circling back. You are walking free while they remain chained to guilt. You are lifted higher while they are weighed down with despair. The difference between you and them has never been clearer. Type Amen to receive blessing 333. Their life feels like a cage closing in from every direction. What once felt like victory now feels like chains wrapping around their soul. They cannot breathe under the weight of what they have done. The people around them are whispering, remembering how they were warned to leave you alone. Those warnings echo louder now because everyone sees the justice unfolding. Their pride has left them abandoned and exposed. They cannot undo what has already been revealed. The trust they once manipulated has collapsed into dust. And now they are drowning in the mess they created with their own hands. Archangel Michael says, the shield over your life is unbreakable. The arrows they shot at you are returning back to them. Their suffering is not random, it is the harvest of their own cruelty. Type Amen to receive blessing 444. Their home feels heavy with silence. Their heart feels restless, beating with fear of what will come next. No comfort can take away the shadow that follows them. They remember every word they spoke against you, and now those words sting their own ears. They remember every plan they made against you, and now those plans haunt them. Regret has become their constant companion. They are starting to lose what they once loved. Opportunities are slipping away from their hands, one by one. Even their closest ones are pulling away because of the darkness they carry. Every night, they lie awake, replaying the choices they made. Every morning, they rise into another day of heavy consequences. This is their storm, and no one can save them from it. Type Amen to receive blessing 555. Their downfall is not silent anymore, it is visible to everyone. They wanted to see you suffer, but the world is now watching them crumble. The stage they built for your humiliation has become their own judgment table. The pain they gave to you is returning, multiplied beyond what they imagined. Each betrayal they committed is returning like waves crashing into their own life. Their tears now taste like the pain they once caused you. You, however, are walking higher, lighter, freer. The same people who doubted you now admire your strength. The very energy that once tried to destroy you is now lifting you into victory. They cannot bear to see your rise because it reminds them of their own fall. They cannot bear to hear your name because it exposes their guilt. Their torment grows each time they remember you standing strong. Type Amen to receive blessing 666. Their world is unraveling piece by piece. The same walls they used to hide behind are falling, leaving them exposed to the eyes of everyone. They cannot escape the weight of what they caused. Their circle is growing smaller each day. Friends no longer trust them, family no longer defends them, and strangers whisper about the things they tried to keep hidden. They are living in the shadow of their own actions. Each lie is now a chain dragging them deeper. Each betrayal is a mirror showing them the truth of who they became. The life they once controlled is now slipping through their fingers like sand. Archangel Michael says, "You are being lifted higher while they are pulled lower." What they thought would destroy you has become the very reason for their collapse. Justice is unfolding before your eyes. Type Amen to receive blessing 777. Their health is shaking under the pressure. Sleepless nights have turned their strength into weakness. Their heart carries the weight of fear that never lets them rest. They thought they could continue forever without facing the truth. But now every door they open reveals another reminder of what they did. They are trapped in the consequences of their choices. The silence they once forced upon you is gone. Your voice is rising, your strength is visible, and your journey is shining brighter. They cannot stand to watch it because it burns through their lies. The storm is no longer yours to carry. It belongs to them, and it grows heavier each day. Their downfall is the lesson they cannot escape. Type Amen to receive blessing 888. Their possessions feel empty now. The things they once celebrated bring no comfort. Every blessing they misused has become a burden. The hands that worked against you tremble with guilt. The mind that plotted against you is restless with regret. Their spirit knows there is no hiding from what they set in motion. You are walking into new opportunities while they lose the ones they clung to. You are gaining strength while they lose power. The difference between you and them is undeniable. The truth is their punishment, and your rise is their reminder. What they wished for you is what they must now endure themselves. The cycle is complete. Type Amen to receive blessing 999. Their voice shakes even when they try to speak with confidence. Deep inside, they know the energy they sent against you is returning stronger than they ever imagined. Their downfall is not by chance. It is the exact return of what they tried to create for you. Every step they take feels heavier. Their mind replays the warnings they ignored, the voices that told them to stop. But arrogance blinded them, and now humility is being forced upon them through suffering. The trust they once enjoyed has completely vanished. No one sees them as untouchable anymore, because their secrets are known. The stage they built for themselves is now collapsing beneath their feet. Archangel Michael says, "The light surrounding you is powerful enough to silence every shadow they raised." You are untouchable now, and the proof of that is in their destruction. Their suffering is the evidence that heaven has chosen to defend you. Type Amen to receive blessing 1111. The fear inside them is growing daily. Their spirit is restless, their health is weakening, and their mind is tormented. The peace they stole from you is gone from their own life forever. They are being stripped of what they once valued most. Friends, respect, and even their position, all fading like dust in the wind. They cannot understand how quickly everything has slipped away. Your rise is the sword that cuts through their pride. Each victory you step into is a reminder of their failure. They cannot bear to look at you because your presence reminds them of their shame. Their regrets will not heal them, because the time for healing has passed. Now, they are left to endure the fire of consequences until every part of their pride is broken. Nothing can protect them from what is already written. Type Amen to receive blessing 1212. They wake up each day with the same burden, unable to escape it. Their nights are filled with nightmares, and their days with whispers. Their world is heavy, because it is collapsing from the inside out. The ones they trusted most are exposing them. Every word they tried to bury is being dug back up. Every scheme they thought was hidden is being uncovered. They look around and see no safety. Doors are closing, opportunities are gone, and allies have vanished. The same pride that made them rise has now made them fall. You are walking free while they are trapped in their own darkness. You are rising into blessings while they are falling into regret. The difference is divine justice working without delay. Type Amen to receive blessing 1313. Their nights are filled with a silence they cannot bear. The very darkness they once used to plot against you now surrounds their own heart. Every attempt they made to hide is now chasing them back into the same shadows they created. They feel watched, judged, and exposed wherever they go. The eyes of others see the guilt they try to cover, and their body trembles under the pressure. No disguise can erase the truth written all over them. The ones they once used to speak against you are the same ones who now whisper against them. Their circle of power has become a cage of betrayal. They are learning how it feels to be abandoned by the people they trusted most. Archangel Michael says, "You are untouchable in this season." The weight they carried to destroy you has been lifted from your shoulders and placed onto theirs. Now they carry the storm, while you walk in the light of freedom. Type Amen to receive blessing 1414. Their money cannot buy them peace anymore. Wealth feels like dust in their hands, because it cannot undo the chaos they have caused. Even their possessions seem to slip away, as if the universe itself is rejecting them. The health they once bragged about is weakening. Restless nights, pounding thoughts, and unshakable guilt eat away at their strength. Every breath feels heavier as consequences grow larger. They no longer laugh with the same arrogance. The smile they force is cracked with fear and regret. People can see through it, and they cannot pretend any longer. Their downfall is not hidden, it is public, visible, and undeniable. Every eye that once admired them now sees the truth. The stage of their pride is now a theater of their shame. Type Amen to receive blessing 1515. The more they try to run, the more doors close in front of them. The more they try to silence the truth, the louder it screams back into their life. They are surrounded with no escape. You, however, walk with strength they cannot touch. Every blessing coming your way is proof that justice is real. Every step forward you take is a reminder that their attempts failed. They thought they could rise above you forever. But now, the roles have changed, and you are the one being lifted. Their envy grows sharper, and their regret grows heavier. Their punishment is not just in what they lost, but in watching you receive what they tried to block. That sight alone is enough to break them from within. Their pride is crushed, and their spirit trembles. Type Amen to receive blessing 1616. Their silence is louder than their words now. Every time they try to smile, the weight of their guilt twists it into a mask. They cannot pretend anymore, because everyone sees through the cracks in their false strength. The very things they used to boast about are slipping away. Their influence, their money, their name, none of it holds the same power it once did. The pride they carried is turning into dust beneath their feet. They walk into rooms and feel the eyes of others burning into them. Every whisper reminds them of the things they thought would never come to light. Their past is chasing them faster than they can run. Archangel Michael says, "Your life is guarded in ways you cannot imagine." The storms that once circled you have been broken apart, and now those storms are their own prison. You are walking free while they are walking in chains. Type Amen to receive blessing 1717. Their body is tired, and their spirit even weaker. Sleepless nights bring no peace, and even their dreams are filled with shadows. The weight of their actions haunts them, and nothing they do can silence it. Every conversation they enter feels heavy, because people no longer trust them. They are surrounded by doubt, and their name is no longer respected. The lies they told are now written across their reputation. The same hands that tried to push you down are empty now. They hold no. Their punishment is watching you rise higher with every step. They are forced to see your victory shine brighter while their own world grows darker. And that pain is sharper than any weapon. Type Amen to receive blessing 1818. They live in fear of each new day. Every sunrise feels like another judgment against them. They cannot hide from the consequences, they follow like a shadow that never leaves. Their voice trembles when they speak, and their eyes no longer shine with pride. They are drained of the false strength they once carried. Their fall has broken every illusion they once believed in. You, however, shine brighter with each passing day. Every step you take is a reminder that their plans failed. Your story is now one of resilience, strength, and divine justice. The people around you now see the truth. They respect your journey, they admire your strength, and they turn their backs on the one who tried to destroy you. This is your time of restoration. Type Amen to receive blessing 1919. Their heart is restless because they can no longer escape the truth. What they once hid so carefully has now become the very thing destroying them. The warnings they ignored are echoing louder than ever, and they cannot block them out. The nights are darker for them now. Every sound feels like a reminder, every silence feels like a punishment. They cannot find peace, no matter how hard they try. Their name is being spoken with disappointment. The respect they once demanded has turned into whispers of shame. Their downfall is clear for everyone to see. Archangel Michael says, "The shield over your life is shining brighter than ever." Their suffering is proof of the justice unfolding. You are untouchable, while they are drowning in their own consequences. Type Amen to receive blessing 2020. Their body is weak from carrying too much guilt. Even their steps are slower, heavy with regret. They no longer move with the arrogance they once showed. People no longer trust their words. Every sentence feels empty, every promise feels broken. They are seen for who they truly are. Their spirit is collapsing under the weight of their actions. The same pride that once lifted them has now turned into the heaviest burden. They cannot stand tall anymore. Meanwhile, you walk with renewed strength. Your journey shines brighter because you endured and rose above what they tried to bury you with. Your victory is the story the world now sees. Type Amen to receive blessing 2121. They are surrounded by fear wherever they go. Their own choices echo in every corner of their life. They are prisoners of the very chains they tried to place on you. Their laughter has disappeared, replaced by a trembling silence. Even their closest ones see the cracks forming in their spirit. They cannot pretend anymore. You, however, are rising like never before. Every day adds more strength to your name, and every step you take leaves their shadow further behind. You are proof that justice is alive. Their tears flow in secret, but the truth is loud for all to hear. They know deep down that their suffering is only beginning. What they once gave to you is returning with greater force. Type Amen to receive blessing 2222.